Hey everyone, you won't have heard from me for a wee while now, and I apologise about lack of videos, but there's a reason behind that, and actually it's why I've made this video in the first place, because some very important things that need to be said. Right, I've been to very few videos obviously, and this is because I'm now at university and I'm there full time, and the Wii, I have got a Wii here, but it's not mine, it's my grandparents', and they've loaned it to me. The problem now is that there's no console Wi-Fi here, which means the Wii cannot connect to the internet, and nor can the DS I've brought with me either. Weirdly, it also won't allow me to connect to Steam, which has made communication hard work with some of you. And again, I apologise for that. I've also been quite a lot busy, obviously, with lectures, seminars, and having to read what equivalent to almost a book a day. So that's been quite taxing, really, more than anything else. Well, I'll move on from that. That's a disappointment, I know, which means I've limited in my video production anyway, and what types of videos I could make. If I move on to a slightly, well, this has got the same net problem, but it's a different factor in itself. It's the fact that with the 5th generation obviously being out in Japan and the ROMs being about and all over YouTube, it means stuff like DS battles on Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or even Platinum if you're going quite far back, along with stuff like PBR videos. They are not particularly common on YouTube anymore, and that's kind of killed a lot of my interest on being here for now. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably be away from this YouTube site for more often. I'd be away more often than I would otherwise, and if you still want to talk to me, you can do. I'll come check every now and again, and what I'd love to say is, if you want to talk to me, just throw me an email. However, I can't do that either, because the university connection here intercepts all email that's not its own and blocks them from being delivered to me here. And that's quite a colossal problem, and it means the only time I ever get emails that aren't related to university is when I've gone back at home, which will only happen one weekend every 2 or 3 weeks or so, because I'll need to stock up at home, and home's not too far away, it's 2 trains away, so we're not too far away. But as you can probably guess, that's caused a bit of a communication problem, coupled with the lack of Steam that I've mentioned earlier. It means talking to you lot is quite hard work. Really, the other problem is that the reason I can't talk to you is because normally I'd be talking to you when it's evening here, sort of maybe 9 o'clock GMT, something in that bracket, maybe a bit later. Obviously now that's not quite so easy, because I'm in a hall with 35 other people, majority of which are very sociable and expect me to be the same. So I do go out a lot more than they used to, and it means obviously the more time I'm away from the keyboard, the more time I'm away from talking to you lot. So yeah, it's a bit of a pickle in terms of YouTube, so I'm not going to say I quit or anything like that, and there's no point. But all I'll say is that until the 5th generation of Pokemon actually gets out here in cartridge form into Europe, I'll probably be around a bit less. Hopefully in the summer I'll be around a bit, because being at university you get a massive holiday, which is rather nice. So yeah, I think that's everything that needs to be said. I don't want to talk for ages, because it's not particularly happy days or anything like that, and it's just like, it's the crossroads in my life, so to speak. I know I don't want to go through all the YouTube leaving cliches or anything like that. It's just life's got a bit busy. I've obviously got to reprioritise, and YouTube, as you'd expect, because it was simply a hobby with no real end product, has had to drop quite significantly. So I apologise, and the only positive from my perspective is that I'm hoping, now that this has happened, that people that have only got very, very vague interest in me will actually unsubscribe. So I'll actually get back to my true subscriber number, rather than that 1,754. Well, like a fifth of them might watch what I do regularly. So we'll see who's the true sub and who isn't, I imagine. So yeah, that's all I need to say for now. Like I said, I apologise if you feel betrayed in any way, although you really shouldn't, to be honest. Like I said, it's only a hobby, and you should be treating YouTube as such too. It's not like we get paid for it or anything. If I did, it'd be nice, but that's not going to happen, so that's just a pipe dream. Anyway, I shall talk to you all in the future at some point, and I'll try and put up a couple of videos, but I'm not going to have any guarantees on that. Just have a good one.